patches. These are my musicians with me, Mauggy, my husband, and Rose, our housemate. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be doing a dance called Bens Distonys. Thank you. There's a lot on the screen, isn't there? This actually isn't that difficult a dance once you get into the rhythm of it. This dance comes from a manuscript called the Gresley Manuscript, which was found in Gresley, England, around the 90s. We think the manuscript was written somewhere in the late 1500s, somewhere. And so this manuscript had a lot of other things going on with it. It was notes for, I think, a lawyer. The person also took general notes on dancing as well. So these are kind of like crib notes. They aren't as fleshed out as we might like. Pause here and read all of this if this is the best way that you learn. But I'm going to take this down and show you the step. And here I am. I have my nice little partner here, my little tiger. This one is a dance for partners, as many as will. I like to call things gender neutral. So a lot of times people will say the men are on the left and the women are on the right. I say the people on the left are the A's, right are the B's. You know, left is A, right is B. It doesn't really matter. You're standing as a couple. And I'm going to stand so that I am facing away so that I can have my left and my right are a little bit more apparent for you. So you're standing as a couple. You're holding what's called inside hands. So that is the A person's right hand and the B person's left hand. You're just standing holding hands. And we're going to start out with what is called a trace. And nobody knows what a trace is, but a lot of people have reconstructed it as a double. So we're going to do 2 traces forward. So we're going to start off on our left. We're going to go 4, 2, 3, pause, and the other foot 2, 3, pause. We'll just do that again. It'll do it a little bit slower. It's 3 steps and a pause. You start with your left foot, it's left, pause with your right, and then your right is free, so you're going to start with your right. So it's right, left, pause. So that's the first part of the dance. We just do the trace twice, but we just did the trace like 4 times. So we're going to do the trace twice, and then we're going to do this thing where we're going to kind of back away, separate from our partner. We're going to drop hands, and the person who is on the A side is going to walk forward, and the person who's on the B side is going to walk backwards at the same time. So A goes forward, B goes back. And that's a little syncopated thing. You're going to do a step to your left, right, left. So just 3 steps forward. And if you start out on your right, no biggie. And then you're going to turn. And so while A is going forward, B is going backwards, doing the same thing. So let me just demonstrate that. A was going forward, and B is just going back. B is going back with the right, left, right. So it's pretty simple, and the music is what Mauggy is playing. So now we're spread apart. They're over there, I'm over here, and we're going to do a double to meet. All right, so we're both going to double together. 1, 2, 3, pause, and then we're going to take right hands and do a right hand turn. We're just going to walk around for 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then B is going to do a little turn on the end so that we're both facing the same direction. And then we're going to do the same thing with B going forward first. B is going to go forward and A is going to go back. So it's single, single, single. And now we're apart from each other. B turns and looks at A, and we do a double together, double to meet, and we take left hands and we walk around for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and A does a little turn so that A is now on the left again and B is on the right. And then we're going to do my favorite part of the dance. We're going to do a single forward, single back, and a turn out. So it's single forward, single back, and then each of you are going to turn away. If you think about it like 2 leaves of a clover leaf on a highway, so we're both going to turn A is going to turn over their left, and B is going to turn over their right. All right, all the way around. All right, I feel like that was a lot to throw at you. You can rewind and you can redo this. Before I go on, I want to just make sure people know that this has been reconstructed several different ways. This is the way that I'm most comfortable with the reconstruction, and it also fits the music that we have. There's a longer version that has more changes where I'm doing one single 3 steps away from your partner and then a double back. Then the other people go forward and back. And there's another way that has more stuff going on there. So if you are dancing this with other people, make sure that you know that what your music is going to be and what your partner is expecting to dance, which is always a good rule of thumb, no matter what. So let's just go through the dance one more time before we do it to music. So we're going to do 2 traces forward or 2 doubles forward. Both of those mean the same thing. Right, so we're going to start with our left, left, pause, right, pause, and we're going to separate. So A's go forward, B's go back. Right, so I'm going to just put him down. So I'm going to go forward, he's going backwards. So it's single, 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 and then A turns, right, and you're trying to find your B, and you do a double to meet, double to meet, and then you take left hands and you turn around with B doing a little extra turn so that you're both facing the same direction. Now B is going to go forward and A is going to go back. So it's single, 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 so 3 singles. And then B does a little turn and we're going to do a double to meet and a double to turn. So double to meet, and then take left hands, double to turn. And you do a little turn around so that you're both facing the same direction, so that you're not fighting. And then you do a single forward, single back, turn out. Single forward, single back, and turn out. All right, so that's the dance. We're going to try it with music now. If you could give me 4 beats, honey.
4 beats. 4 beats of an invisible tambourine, and then we shall grant you our permission to begin dancing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Double forward and double forward. Single, 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 and turn. Double to meet and double to turn. B's go forward. Single, 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 and B's turn. Double to meet and double to turn. Single forward, single back, and turn out. Repeat. Double forward and double forward. A's go forward. Single, 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 and turn. Double to meet and double to turn. B's go forward. Single, 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 and turn. Double to meet, double to turn. Single forward, single back, and turn out. Double forward, double forward. Single, 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 and turn. Double to meet and double to turn. B's go forward. Single, 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 and B's turn. Double to meet, double to turn. Single forward, single back, and turn out. Thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate you taking some time with me today. Appreciate our musicians. Round of applause for them. And that was Bens Distonys. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good day.